You need to look at the stimulation that you are including in your marketing or in your business. There is a thing happening here. And I saw Walmart. I saw a post for Walmart, and I didn't read enough to say which city, where, who's doing it, how often, whatever, whose idea it, how long are you doing it. But they have this window of time in the morning where, for people with sensory issues, they are, dimming the lights and reducing stimulation for that period of time for the benefit of those people. So I'm seeing this and I'm going, hello. So much of our world anymore is neurodivergent, and that's a whole nother chapter I'd like to talk about, because we're overstimulated. We are so overstimulated energetically, visually, auditorially. I mean, our systems are just fried, but we just keep doing and going and adding and adding and adding. We're hitting a wall with that. And so the first place of that is, I'm done. In the 50s or whatever, they started putting all the candy bait, and I call it tantrum bait, all along the aisles as you're getting ready to leave the store, right? Mom, we go dreaded. We built systems around this to accommodate. We don't take the kids to the store, or before we go into the store, we're clear to tell them what the rules are and what's going to happen, and if they don't, what we're going to. So that's a stressor every time you got to go to the store just to get groceries, to be on alert that your kids aren't freaking out, they're not acting out, they're not throwing a fit because you won't buy them the 99-cent bubble gum, because the said market knows that they're going to likely throw a fit, and for most parents, they're going to cave and buy the gum. We are not doing that anymore. The world is not like that anymore. The people in it are not like that anymore. They're like, that is dumb. Why are you putting stuff out on my way out of the store at the end of the day when I'm tired and my kids are fried to make it harder? It's not worth the $8.99. I will pay $10.99 and I will have someone bring it to my house. So that's kind of the gist of it. But your kiddie children tantrum, cool, really great, inexpensive toys, mom and dad, put them in the back. Let it be a reward. They make it through the store successfully. They get to go to that area for 10 minutes and get one thing for 99 cents before we leave the store. Maybe it would be nice if there was a place that they could grab a cup of coffee when they came in that was on the house. Maybe it would be really wonderful if there was a valet service for parents of young children from this time to this time, because we all know they're tired and fried. So mom gets to just get out, somebody parks the car, somebody brings it back, helps her load the groceries, all the tantrum stuff was in the back, we were in control, we had a great time, we saved money, we're going back to said store. It was great. We got exercise, we walked, we got out in the fresh air, and it wasn't traumatic. If you do not start looking at the reality that most people are traumatized, most people are walking around in fight or flight, people are just reacting, which means if I'm overstimulated, I'm not going to go. And I won't even tell you why. I won't even stop long enough to think about why. I won't go to, it's the noise, it's the music, it's the lights, it's the kids fighting, it's we'll just say, oh, it's a zoo, and we just don't go, we don't go. Well, listen to your customers. They're saying it's a zoo, we don't go. It's too overstimulating, we don't go. And you're wondering why people are shopping online. That's not hard. It's going to cost you a little bit more money to have happy people and Joe who parks the cars for the moms. But you're going to make money, and it won't be the next day, because it takes a minute for that kind of courage and reputation to root. But after, 20 or 30 moms leave the grocery store feeling valued and supported and appreciated and not ripped off, and their kids are in a better mood because they got to go to the store with mom after work, do you think I'm coming back to your store? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And it might cost you a little bit more upfront to make that happen, but your sales are going to go up dramatically. That's going to offset some of that. And if you're doing this little other piece of making sure that your employees really do feel cared about and they're valued and they're treated with respect, they're not running amok, they're not in charge of everything. They're treated like human beings, and they're paid what they're worth, and their voice matters, and they're people, and they also get to have a life. You do that, you're going to need way fewer, because they work really well together when they all feel that way, because there's no threat of loss. and there's no threat by being helpful to the person I'm working with. And there's no skin off my back to cover somebody's shift because I know I'll get time and they'll do it for me. And that is a real place that you can go. I've been there. I've walked the journey. I got them there, and I do that stuff on the side. But that's not what this was about. This is about future freebies. You guys are really spending a lot of money on a lot of stuff that is not working. You're just wasting your money. And you would be way better off to take some stuff off your walls, turn your lights down, turn the music off. It's not just the moms, like this is everybody. But we're acting like it's just this small portion of the community that is for real, that does have sensory issues. And I think they're a gift because they are teaching us how to slow down and pay attention to our body and assess our reactions and our responses. I think they are a blessing. They have had a difficult road, and the people loving them have had a difficult road. If we know that stuff negatively impacts the nervous system and it makes people feel irritable, then why are we doing it in a place where we want them to be comfortable? That to me is just common sense. Good luck with all of that. If you have questions, you know how to find me. Thank you.